Excellent day to you all from everywhere you listen to me from. This is Dr. Adekunle Badmos, the global president of the global clusters worldwide. It's Sabificate Revolution of the global clusters. And we're saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let us engage in the Sabificate Revolution. If you're in the studio, if you're on WhatsApp, if you're on TikTok, let us come together and talk about this. Let's talk about Sabificate Revolution. Sabificate Revolution of the global clusters. Before we dive into it, let's go and see the promo of Sabificate Revolution. You're welcome, Master Genie. The promo of the Sabificate Revolution.
Excellent evening, sir.
Yes.
Welcome to the Sabificate Revolution, where knowledge meets action. This revolution is about discovering your potential, honing your skills, and transforming your passions into prosperity. At Global Clusters, I believe that every talent has the power to shape lives and uplift communities. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a professional, or a creative mind, the Sabificate Revolution empowers you to leverage your expertise for personal success and global impact. Together, we create opportunities, foster growth, and celebrate the spirit of collaboration. Join the movement. Let your knowledge be your legacy. Unleash your potential and thrive with the Sabificate Revolution. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join a global network of innovators, entrepreneurs, and changemakers. Stay connected for the latest events, revolutions, and opportunities. Remember, every meeting is a step toward your success and the world's transformation. Let's sabificate the future together.
Let's sabificate the future together. Let's sabificate the future together. It's Sabificate Revolution of the global clusters. And this revolution, I see that a lot of parents, as they don't um, take this to heart yet, but it's the real deal. It's a no-brainer. You know, it's the real thing that everyone should take very serious right now. Certificate Revolution is not a spectator call. We have the 002 Certificate Revolution in there in the person of Clusterian Olukayode Oyedotun. And he's here to take the floor, and we're going to be learning from him right away. Okay, 002, over to you. It's your call, it's your day. Okay, what do you have for us today so that we can all dive into the revolution? Clusterian Olukayode, over to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Our global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos. Thank you so much for this great platform you have given to us. Thank you for
Yes.
the opportunity, sir. I greet our First Lady, Chief Mrs. Mutunrayo Badmos, and all the great clusterans who are able to be on the call today. I greet everyone and all our new members as well. It's Friday and it's not a day for another thing except the Sabificate Revolution of the global clusters, where we say instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, instead of planning a coup for the government that is there now, we are saying let's come together on the global clusters platform to collaborate together with our skills and knowledge and empower our community. And yes, on the certificate revolution, we say certificate over certificate. What can you
Mm.
do? Waiting you sabi, What can you do that can empower yourself and people around you? Because
mm,
right now, building our community is the most important thing. Because at the
mm,
end of the day, one person cannot solve the whole problem. So we all have to collaborate together. We have to cluster together, which is
mm,
why the global cluster is the foundation of the Sabificate Revolution.
mm,
Be your stability. Sabi your stability. Do you know your stability? What you are working on, is it working? Is it changing? Is your business growing as the economy is changing? Is everything still moving? Are you stagnant or are you improving? That is what we talk about on the certificate revolution, because number one is about our personal growth. You know, our personal growth is about our mindset, how much you have grown your mindset practically, emotionally, physically, how much have you grown yourself? And if you are a member of the global cluster, every day you get inspired, you get great learning materials, you get great lectures from people, you know. So if you are not on the global cluster, you are missing out. And we are calling on every parent as well to bring them on the certificate revolution, where we are saying we teach you, we bring your attention to what the schools don't teach you. Because at the end of the day, you need more than your certificate to survive in the world now. You need more than your certificate to survive in this world. And on every Friday, we go on the certificate revolution, you know, and this global cluster platform is a social media platform whereby all of us can attend from any part of the world. We now have the free version, the sparkups.org. For anyone that has still not registered yet, you are missing out. You can even have your work meetings, your school, class meetings on the sparkups.org. It's still free at the moment, whereby everybody can hold a very long video meeting. We were on it during the week, and I was so amazed. And you know, it's not something everybody should miss out on. I can be here in the UK now, and I'm able to teach or receive a lecture on the Spark Up from someone in Nigeria or someone in South Africa or someone in Kenya. Just the same way we all meet on other platforms at the
mm,
moment. Maybe by next Friday, our next certificate will be on the Spark Ups. Yes, we'll be streaming to other platform as well, but so that we can show the world what we can do. You know, the global
mm,
cluster is on the second year on the certificate, and look at what the global clusters has done. Look at what the global cluster has provided for people. And under the certificate pillars, we talk about growth, knowledge, skills, and prosperity. The global clusters premium service is still there with the marketplace, whereby for those of you that you are selling stuff and you don't bring your market on the digital world, that means you are not sabiing yourself yet. If you are still staying away and you are still consuming data on your phone and you are staying away from making money for yourself on the online world, you are not helping yourself. You are leaving a lot of money on the table. And this is part of
mm,
what global clusters has brought to us. Look at the farmland, the ARE. People can invest from any part of the world and say they are investing into agric. This is not a Facebook advert whereby you can say, oh, somebody is trying to scam you. We meet on this social media platform every day. If you're complaining that, oh, you don't want to join the premium service, we have the free one now called the sparkups.org.
mm,
THESPARKHUBS.org.
mm,
Matter what you are selling right now, even if you are in your shop, all you need is a free email. Go on it, snap a picture of your product, upload there. People will react to it. People might patronize you from there. So many of us
mm,
are not even making use of the phone that we have in our hand. We are using it to consume other people's products. But here is
mm,
our own product that is going to take us from where we are to where we want to be. You
mm,
cannot be on the Spark Hub, on the global cluster with what you are doing and say you are not improving unless
mm,
you don't want to improve yourself. And on the Friday meeting like this, today I want to talk to us about updating and upgrading. If you are a
mm,
barber and you have not changed your chair for the past 5 years, you need to go and change it. Go in
mm,
the market, go online, look at YouTube, look at the chairs that are trending that you can afford. Look at your mirrors. Update, your tools that you use for working. If you are a mechanic, upgrade yourself. There's a lot of money to be made with all these hand skills. From your hand skills to the world. That's what we are saying on Sabificate Revolution. No
mm,
skill, no knowledge is too small or too big. On the global
mm,
cluster here, we have a lot of people that can teach you many things. I don't even know if we have one of our sister here, Queen Okiki. I was sharing with Cluster and Omoyewa today that I wish you would be on, our meeting today to share with our ladies, our cosmetology ways she's making money. I mean, so that people can
mm,
also add that to their portfolio. And I'm sure
mm.
the course will also be on the Spark Us very soon as we are
Yes.
improving every day about it. So
Mm,
the certificate will turn to a course for every one of us. So if you are having your phone with you right now, you need to go through it. Any apps that you are not using, delete it. Right
mm,
now, you need to have the Global Clusters app on your phone if you have an Android. It's only
mm,
it's only 61,000 naira to empower anybody to join the movement. You are going
mm,
to get a diploma in a course worth over 700,000 naira in London Till
mm.
Career Institute through
Yes.
this movement, through this platform, just for 61,000 naira to join the
Mm,
premium package. And if you
mm,
are a business owner that you want to benefit from this package, it is 81,000 naira. You have a marketplace shop
mm,
on the global clusters platform whereby your market can be in front of more than the people you see in your shop, and that gives you more visibility. You are not paying
mm,
for advertisement. You only join with that one-time fee for a lifetime.
mm,
You are able to study the course yourself, or use it for sponsor somebody else, and the person will be
mm,
grateful. By the time they finish the course, they have the certificate and they are able to work remotely, and also their
mm,
CV is updated and they are able to get employed by maybe international body as well. We are not advising anybody
mm,
to really jackpot anymore. We are saying that there are all these opportunity whereby we can all get it while we are at home as well. If you want to
mm,
improve yourself, your skills, that okay, this is what I've been doing. Maybe you're into computer science, you have been into computer engineering, you've been repairing stuff, you are a plumber, you've been getting job. Update yourself. Update
mm,
yourself. If you cannot teach people before and you're saying, I don't know how to teach people. No, on the global cluster, we are saying we want to replicate the good ones among ourselves. If you are very good at your job, start an academy under it. Teach people. Teach people. Document it down. Let people be able to document your skills. It's part of
mm.
certificate. No knowledge is lost. You know,
Yes.
there's no knowledge that you record down that people can use tomorrow that that is lost. So we all need to upgrade and update what we are doing. The global cluster has shed the light on everybody sharing the sparkups.org with us because it is free and it can serve like your Facebook, like your LinkedIn. So it's a no-brainer if you're on the internet and you are not sharing your thoughts, your mind, and your skills on this platform for free now. If you are a student, you have students around you, share this with them. I miss our cluster and Odushagun. By the time he's back, I hope he will be able to share all this with the students. Our host
Mm,
tennis charger, you need to share this with all your students as well. Share the spark up with them. I can
mm,
see you have a big community as well. Let's promote this movement and start working on it because the global
mm,
cluster is updating and upgrading. You
mm.
understand? Everybody needs to upgrade and update with it, with what you are doing. That
Well,
is what I want to emphasize on today's certificate. No matter what you are doing, if you are upgrading and updating, then there will be no lag in success, in prosperity, because on the certificate
mm,
revolution, we talk about the personal growth, which is the foundation of our success, and then we need the skills and the knowledge as our tools. What do you know how to do? How good are you at what you do? Are you improving? Are you updating? You know, gone are the days now that everybody is driving diesel and petrol car. Now we have hybrid cars whereby they use electric and petrol. As a
mm,
mechanic, if they come to you with electric car, are you going to say, "Oh no, me, I don't want to deal with that one," or have you upgrade your skills? It's just
mm,
like applications on our phone. The way we have to update it all the time, we need to update our skills and our knowledge. It is
mm,
very, very important these days, and there is a lot of help right now than before. For
mm,
example, again, everybody will have to pardon me, those listening to us on the YouTube, on Facebook, because what I'm going to refer back to again is the sparkops.org. No
mm,
matter where you want to learn from right now, you can come and learn on the sparkops.org. And in the next few weeks to come, you will see there will be a lot. Of course, there is already on there. So you cannot say you cannot find learning materials online. If you say
mm,
you don't want to study on YouTube because most of it is live, on the sparkops.org, the global clusters platform, you are able to get genuine information that are going to
mm,
help you. And there are real people that are ready to take your hand and show you the way, as long as you
mm,
yourself you are ready to put in the work. So if you are
mm,
ready to put in the work, there are people that are ready to help on the global clusters. Yes, no free money, no free giveaways, but you have to have something to do to contribute. As a
mm,
student, as a worker, as a parent, we all have a part to take in the certificate revolution.
mm,
Everybody needs to update their skills and their knowledge.
mm,
Yes, when people get to retirement, you are not going to sit down and just be wasting your days all the time. So there is digital world
mm,
now whereby we can learn from what you have retired from. So
mm,
everybody has the part to contribute. Like our 001 security clusters of the global cluster. He has taken the security serious. He's a retired British Army. He didn't even say he just want to be going on holidays. He still wished to
mm,
come down to us to come and train us on security, which is so amazing. And I can see now that people are already buying into it, and that means we are not lying, and we are being recognized, which is a great thing. So the certificate revolution has to be recognized as well. It's
mm,
an education. It's not just about entertainment only. It's education.
mm,
So where we are teaching about upgrading and updating our skills and knowledge is educating, and that is the tools we need for success.
mm,
Someone that does not want to move forward is someone that will quit learning. We learn every day. So to survive in this new normal, to be a successful person and to stay successful, you have to update your skills and knowledge. And
mm,
part of that is what we do on the global cluster with accurate knowledge and information, with accurate connection, the right people that will take you from where you are to
mm,
where you want to be. And that is why we say at the end of it, we can harvest prosperity. The global
mm,
cluster mantra is prosperity for all. Let us make
mm,
ourselves prosper. That is the only way we can help our community prosper. And then we can make Nigeria and Africa great again with our skills, with our knowledge, with our influence. Getting angry,
mm,
protesting might not solve any situation, and
mhm,
consuming unethical materials online, wasting our data, is not good for the future of our children as well. Let us
mhm,
start together to prosper. Let us join the nation building platform. Don't say, why are these people just keep shouting the global cluster, the global cluster. It's a movement that it has come here to stay, that is going to help our life, it's going to help our future, and this is what is going to show our legacy and our children that are growing now. Because at the end of the day, education is not just the only way. We don't even know what they are teaching them in schools anymore. But look at what we have been saying on the global cluster, and look at how the government is buying into it and bringing it into the school system. So it means we are preaching something very right. So I want every parent that will be listening to us, Every parent, you have to have
mm,
somebody that sabi in your family. Have somebody that sabi. Let them be on the Sabificate meeting on Friday. Let them come and learn and let them come and share with us. Today we are taking updating and upgrading serious. Check
mm,
yourself out. The money you are using to go to party, if you need it to increase your capacity of your tools of your job, because you might be
mm,
sitting around that, oh, you are not getting more contracts, you are not getting more jobs. Maybe it's because of the way you do things that you have not upgraded and people have moved on to upgraded people. The young ones that are, studying online now and, using new techniques, using AI, and you that are just following your old ways that, oh, this is how we do it, this is how we do it, you might still be
mm,
struggling right now. Things have changed. We are after COVID-19 now, so things have changed. This is a new normal. I haven't seen much people take that subject serious, but I really mean it when I say we all need to take the updating and upgrading of our skills and our knowledge serious in this era.
mm, mm,
Whatever it is you sabi gangan, that thing is your stability. How can you use it to, prosper yourself and people around you? If you are a plumber, don't hesitate to start training people. Have a plumber community. From there, they will be connecting with you. You can have a team of full uh, to set up a whole building. We have the Arcville that they are into house building. There's many
mm,
contracts that they can connect with many of us. So if you're a teacher, you can join us on the certificate. You can learn how to use the
mm,
sparkup.org. You can teach your students on there, post your lessons, put your lessons on
mm,
there for your students to come and participate and mark it for them there. At the end of the day, you can monetize it for the parents.
mm,
So this is a great way we can all use this medium to help ourselves and also to help our future ones, our younger ones as well. No matter what
mm,
age you are right now, your knowledge is not lost. You need to know if it's how to make sure that if it's how to make clothes that it's your it's your stability. Hand
mm,
over to younger ones. There are many people that will buy what you know. Unless you show it to the world, we won't know. So post something on the sparkups.org. The same way you go to
mm,
Facebook and go to Instagram, the sparkups.org is also free. You can also go there, post on there, talk about your service on there, let people talk to you on there, introduce yourself to people on there. That is the only way we can all connect with each other. That is the only way we can upgrade our connection. If the people you
mm,
know before are not, helping you, why don't you just delete them and know new people? Because there's no way you keep friends that they are not helping you. On the global cluster, we say to whom you are connected determines what you will collect. If you cannot
mhm,
collect good things from the people that are around you and you yourself cannot give to them, it's better you move because you are not a tree. So better you
mm,
move unless you are a tree. So on the Global Clusters platform right now, to upgrade and update yourself to the Spark Ops, use it to connect with your people. Advertise
mm,
yourself. You are all a marketer. Advertise yourself, advertise your skills. If you want to
mm,
learn more, reach out to people. If you see someone that is doing better than you, and this is a good part of the Global Cluster, we all are somebody and we all respond to each other. Reach out to people that, okay, how do you do this? And we'll connect and we'll work on it together. We cannot
mm,
emphasize how much the global cluster platform is going to help connect all of us.
mm,
Pardon me that I keep speaking English. I just believe all of us will be able to pick what I am saying, and there will be chance for plenty of us to give our submission on every other platform right now. In the place of Sabificate, we are talking of upgrading and updating our skills and knowledge. If you are giving services to people, are you upgrading the way you give service? Are you
mm,
upgrading your customer service? Are you upgrading your tools? And are you upgrading yourself personally? Are you moving forward? We all have to be moving forward in everything we do. We cannot just be stagnant and be expecting that there's going to be a big capital change that will come from somebody. The change that we want start from us. So we
mm,
need to upgrade ourselves the same way we upgrade our gadgets, our apps. We need to upgrade ourselves and our tools. I am
mm,
also talking from a place of experience. When you don't upgrade your computer, when you don't upgrade your RAM or your storage, if you don't upgrade that, you are going to fill up to a point that is going to affect your intake, and
mm,
you'll be losing out on jobs. So we all have to upgrade and update our skills and knowledge the way we
mm,
are updating our mind with positive thinking, with
mm,
positive human thinking, humanity, revolution, and mind surgery information that we are getting on this platform. Then
mm,
we all have to bring somebody on the Spark Hubs every day from
mm,
work or from school or from anywhere. I
mm,
also try my best to do that every day to want to use it to communicate with people, because you are able to use it to make audio call, you are able to use it to make video call, and you are able
mm,
to share your screen on it as well, which was amazing. It was amazing. It was so easy. You can share your screen. That is how we
mm,
can all teach each other. I find it easy to teach people when I share my screen, because you are able to see what I'm doing, and when people can practice what you're teaching is when they get it better. You can't just read and not practice. You understand?
mm,
So somebody that wants to know how to drive, and you're just reading about how to drive, but you're not actually practicing the driving, you're not going to know
mm,
until you start, go and practice. So we all need to take it very serious. It might sound very easy and cheap, but you need to upgrade and update your skills and knowledge. And in the
mm,
place of the spark ups, for those that are on the meeting today, I will be checking to know on the spark ups. I will share my screen as well to know that we are all present on there. And if you are present on the Spark Hubs, I would like all of us to go and follow the Global Clusters YouTube channel. We are all sleeping on it. If you are not remixing the Global Clusters information on your YouTube to share with your people, you are just leaving
mm,
a lot of money on the table as well. So
mm,
we all need to take all this information very serious before other people start eating from it, and you'll be like, and I was there, they didn't tell me this can happen. We all need to start doing something. We don't need to just consume the information and just go back home and wait for Ambassador Adekunle Badmus to envelope us money. No,
mm,
we all need to do something and even come to board and say, guys, we did this and this is what we've earned. As you can see, the ARE concept, people are start harvesting. You can see Ewedu, you can see Yam. People are, going to start earning money from their agreed investment. And the people that are contributing on the bungalow building, they are also going to earn back from that. And there's so much that is still going on. So for those that are just sleeping on it, please, you can check all the videos on the Global Clusters channel or on the sparkhubs.org if you have missed out on any information, because everything is moving fast now, and I don't think the train is waiting for anybody. So upgrade yourself, update your skills, update your connections, people that you are connected with. If they don't see what you share, then you need to move forward. Share more information about the global cluster. We need more people on this platform. We need to be more than this. We need to come and share our stability. Waiting you sabi. Me, I don't talk waiting I sabi today. I say make you sabi, upgrade and update yourself. In the place of upgrading and updating yourself, the global clusters don update to the sparkhubs.org whereby you can host your meeting, you can chat, you can make calls. Have you update yourself?
mm,
Shey your customer dey reach you on the spark hubs, you still dey waste time. No be everybody wan give their phone number, but if e dey on the spark hub, you no need phone number o. You go just connect with the person with their name. How fantastic is that? That's how you know genuine people. So we are genuine, we are real on air. Come and share wetin you sabi with us on the global cluster. Thank you very
mm.
much for those who have listened. I would like to take contributions from others, how they would love us to upgrade and update our knowledge and skills. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the OO to Sabificate Revolution of the Global Cluster. You can see this. I'm watching him live on the Spark Hub. You
Wow,
can watch him live on the Spark Hub. You
beautiful.
know, you can watch him live on the Spark Hub. You know, you can watch him live on the Spark Hub, and you can see the screen is sharing. You can just be on the Spark Hub. You can see you can hit the play there, and you can still be watching yourself live on the Spark Hub. So this is a no-brainer. Is the real deal. You know, if you don't need to leave the Spark Hub to watch everything that is currently going on in the Spark Hub. Now, let me say this: a lot of people don't want to share their numbers with people, and the Spark Hub is giving you that solution
Who don't want to
already.
share their numbers with
People, yes, reduce developers. So now people are currently patching their net right now. A lot of business people wants to use this as a means of communicating with their community. I was talking to someone, he said, "Oh, we have over 5,000 people in our community that has patronized us, and we need a place to communicate with them." The Spark Up is your answer. If you own a community somewhere and you need a place whereby you can easily communicate with them, you can create an hub for them, and everyone can be part of it. Anytime you can share documents, you can share video, you can share photos, you can even call them at the same time. You understand? You can make audio calls to them at the same time, and you can make video calls at the same time. It's a no-brainer. It's changing the way people do business. It helps you to keep tab on your clients. This is certificate revolution of the global clusters. And we are saying instead of end SaaS, instead of end bad governance, we should certificate the world together. I was talking to someone today. A lot of parents here, if you're a parent, you have children, please ensure that your children acquire a skill. Ensure that they acquire a skill. Is really, really very, very important. It's not something you should joke with. Your children should acquire a skill. While they are getting that certificate, they should equally certificate. They should sabi something. They should sabi something. You can see, you can make calls. That is a call that is currently going on, you know. So it's a no-brainer. It's something that everyone should embrace. So having said that, I want to get contribution. I know we have different people here today. I want to get contribution, contribution, contribution. So let's get to hear from Clusterian Adeboyi Taiwo. It's been a moment. It's been a while, man. What's your take on the certificate revolution of the global clusters? Clusterian Adeboyi, unmute yourself and talk to us. Hello? Hello, Clusterian Taiwo.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, although I came late,
Hello?
Network.
Hello? Hello? Cluster Adeboye, are you there? Cluster Adeboye, are you there? Okay, if you are not there, let me come to
God.
hello, Shewambe. Look at the beautiful sparked up. Look at it. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Hello, can you plus Cluster and Lukayode play the first video there on the gist. Place this, yes, this one. Wow.
In a time when our world is flooded with information, what we truly need is
Play it. It's the play, yes. The play.
transformation.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Global Clusters, the first nation-building social media platform on Earth. Born in Africa, built for the world. It's not just a platform, it's a movement, a living, breathing ecosystem of change, empowering students, artisans, families, institutions, and communities across Nigeria and beyond. At the heart of this revolution is Spark Hub, our 8-pillar transformation model. 8 daily clusters, one unified goal to raise a new breed of citizens. From skill empowerment to emotional healing, mental restructuring to international networking, Spark Hub is grooming citizens for global relevance every single day. And the world is watching. Broadcast giants like Channels, AIT, TVC, and Africa Today have taken notice. Pulse Nigeria and Arise News have echoed our voice. BBC Africa is monitoring our impact.
Now, with the continuous advocacy for youth involvement in governance, a non-governmental organization has asked young Nigerians to channel their energies to critical thinking and innovative solutions to enhance nation building. President of Global Clusters Adekunle Badmus advised youth to embrace competence, credibility, and integrity. He also emphasized the need to utilize artificial intelligence, technical, and entrepreneurial skills. The group believes for Nigeria to meet up with global standards, youth must explore agriculture, real estate, and other areas.
What we want now is for the government to adopt us, because we see how it has transformed a lot of people's life. We see how people have moved forward. We see what has happened to people. So after this year, we hope that the federal government, our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should adopt the global clusters and empower youth in the 774 local government, so that we can have a spark up in all the local government, and so that we can build our father's land.
It's in them to come up with solutions for problems. So we need to find platforms, we need to support them, we need to provide mentors, we need to provide them with peer networks so that they can thrive, because they are looking and they're hungry to provide solutions to some of the problems that we have here in Nigeria.
We are setting up integrated processing center for cassava. And this will create employment for the youth. It will create wealth, it will create skill development. And talking about all the other aspects of the ARE, let us set up an academy that will train the youths to do what? To make sure that they participate in agriculture.
Nigerian teeming youth population has been advised to leverage the various technological initiatives to build their capacities, increase their productivity level, and be employers of labor, rather than waiting for government to provide jobs. Economic experts gave this advice in Lagos at a media luncheon, noting that such moves would help greatly in curbing youth restiveness, close unemployment gap, and grow the nation's economy.
I don't believe that we need to look to government for everything. I have no problem with the government. If you want to join in that movement, then be a better you. Be a better citizen.
Yes.
That makes life real simple.
They also explained that initiatives like the Global Clusters aims to revolutionize Nigeria's business ecosystem by providing employment opportunities for Nigerians amidst increasing unemployment rate.
We want the government to adopt this, you understand, so that we can go on the revolutionary
We are calling
concepts
out
that
the
we do
government
right
now.
now.
Come and adopt
Every Monday, we go
the
on
global
mind
concept
surgery.
for nation
And we say,
building.
instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's engage in critical thinking, creative thinking, innovative thinking, thinking out of the box, developing great memory, flexibility, speed, focus. And let's call an elderly person in our community to be the mind surgeon of the day and share their story with us.
What you learn today is what you should do today. Stop procrastinating. It is not the government's fault. And by the way, I love the president that's on seat and everybody here. We are working at our best level. You have no idea what it is. Look at your age. I have tennis shoes older than you. You don't know how hard it is for us elders.
Other speakers noted that Nigeria cannot afford to be left behind in enhancing the enormous opportunity technology offers, hence the need for stronger synergy among industry players to provide the enabling environment for young Nigerians to thrive in a technological-driven ecosystem.
We cannot just simply push our talent in one direction. This has to be a conversation that we bring back to the continent, that we bring back to Nigeria. We have all the tools necessary. One of the speakers said that there is every natural resource in Nigeria, in Africa. There's nothing that you can't develop in Africa, whether it's a cell phone, whether it's a satellite, whether it's diamonds. There is no development anywhere else in the world without African contribution. The issue there is, how do we move that commodity to make sure that we have value coming back to us?
And that's it on Ketaki Business. I am Olamide Abiyo.
This is on ARA. Listen to
Once
this.
hailed as the backbone of Nigeria's economy, agriculture has long suffered from neglect, underinvestment, and inconsistent policy. But global clusters say it's time for that to change. The newly
Wow,
launched
we are
AR
currently
initiative sets out
training
to breathe new life
on
into
the
the
Spark
sector,
Hub.
targeting key areas like rural
You
infrastructure,
can
sustainable
go to the
farming
Spark Hub,
practices,
sign
access to
up,
finance, and
and you will be
farmer training
watching this
programs.
live.
We know agric was the thing before oil, and agric made our naira very strong. Now we've come up with ARE, agric, real estate and export, and which is going to be our focus in this second year. We're going to create farm in every city, in every state. You understand? And we're going to make sure that we encourage young people to go into farming. You understand? And so that we can have enough food. We're going to make sure we promote food security.
My
Already
billionaire
we have
farmer
created
is here with me.
the biggest
Over
farmers
here.
market in the whole of West Africa, called Abyss Farmers Market.
The multi-phase program will be rolled out in collaboration with key stakeholders and private sector partners.
Created the Global Clusters, the first nation-building social media platform where we mine and produce accurate and quality professionals, accurate and quality technocrats, and accurate and quality entrepreneurs.
As an immediate impact, I'm in the field of education, and it automatically puts me in contact with all the other school owners. I own my own school. So we have a clusters of school owners. We can meet online or offline, discuss the latest practices, look at what we need to do as a nation.
It has to be a conversation that we bring back to the continent, that we bring back to Nigeria. We have all the tools necessary. One of the speakers said that there is every natural resource in Nigeria,
everything
in Africa.
in Nigeria,
in Africa. That you can't develop in Africa.
They have so much energy.
Let us
and what we need to
do
is
together.
to help them shift this survival mindset, as the speaker said, to an abundance mindset. That's how we will engage change makers.
This group believes that once fully implemented, the ARE initiative would boost Nigeria's GDP, reduce dependence on food imports, and create thousands of new jobs.
We are empowering youth with tools, not just talk. We're not waiting for the future, we're building it. With the revolutionary AR concept, agriculture, real estate, and export, we're not just teaching, we're building industries. Hundreds of hectares of land are now available for purchase and partnership, not for hoarding, but for nation building. Imagine a generation that farms to feed cities, exports to empower the economy, builds real estate that becomes communities of purpose. This is not politics, this is not religion, this is purpose.
Yes.
And here's the miracle. Membership is free. Anyone, anywhere can join us on social media at Global Clusters on Facebook.
Facebook, Sparks Up, Instagram, continue now.
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and X. Every follower becomes a voice, every cluster becomes a seed of change. I got clarity on my life. I made my first money from what I learned. My children are now using SparkHub every week. This movement changed me. Now, for those who want more, Clusterian Premium Membership offers international certifications via London Till, lifetime mentoring, monetization while you serve, and high-impact development packages, all for just 61,000 Naira. But let's be clear, the global clusters is for every Nigerian, rich or poor, young or old, north or south, because national transformation cannot wait. And honestly, it doesn't need permission.
Yes.
We are open to partnerships. We invite government agencies, faith groups, NGOs, schools, and community centers to adopt SparkHub as a national curriculum. Because the new Nigeria will not be built by wishful thinking, it will be built by intentional citizens. Join the movement, speak up, stand out, the nation is listening. The Global Clusters. You can find us at Global Clusters or visit globalclusters.org.
All right. Let me get people's input. Let's hear from Clusterian Farex. What's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution? Farex, over to you, please. Farex, are you there? Okay, if Farex is not there, let me come to my billionaire farmer, Clusterian Adeyemi Omoyowa.
Amazing. Aki Gogole, Aki.
Amazing.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I greet our O2 Sabificate Revolution. Thank you so much for the oral this evening. Because I'm already thinking about it, though. I think this is what we really need when it comes to Sabificate Revolution. Because I really need the money. Because now, bí ayé ṣe bó ṣe ń yí, ká máa báyé yí. Báyé ṣe ń yí, ká máa báyé yí. Bígbà náà ṣe ń lọ, ká máa bá gbà yí náà. So, because I want to talk about àwọn oníṣẹ́ owó kọ̀ọ̀kan tẹ́ pé wọn upgrade. Yeah. Now, tá bá ní ká wò ní ìgbà kan olden days, you can just go to a fashion designer, kó kàn rán aṣọ fún ẹ. They just measure you. They will just give you any style that you like. O lè wọ̀ gan tán gan. Kódà àwa gan gbà tá a dàgbà gan, tailor mi tó ránṣọ fún wa ńgbà tá a kéré gan. Ṣé ó dàbí ká lọ yìn bọ̀ ni pé wọ́n mi ṣe dá o, tún rán wa bá ń bẹ̀ ni. Títí di next year, aṣọ tó rán fún ẹ ní year yóò tún ṣì máa size ẹ.
Bambe,
so is that's how it is. Nígbà yẹn, wọ́n máa fi shoulder pad sí, ìyẹn máa ga jẹ ìdíkà wa lọ, àwa náà inú wa máa dùn. And that's how we do it then. Olóyún lè wọṣọ. Ẹ pé ní rí i pé ó lóyún. Lè mọ̀. Upgrading ni. Everybody has upgraded. And that's why yes, Maria ẹlòmíì tẹ́ pé ó ṣì wà ní old version yẹn. Ọmọ àmà ní mi ò tà, àwọn èèyàn wá sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi, lọ upgrade. Go and learn more. Ẹ lọ bá àwọn tó jẹ́ new version, ẹ lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ wọn kún. Bọ́ ẹlòmíì ìgbéraga kò jẹ́ kó lè rẹra ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Forgetting that ọmọ tó bá lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, iṣẹ́ tó bá lọ kọ́ yẹn tó bá ti mọ̀, ó ti mọ̀ for life ni. Kò lè kúrò lórí ẹ̀. But ìgbéraga mú ẹlòmíì débi pa náà mọ̀ o. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n rí nǹkan tí màá fi lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ tó yẹ pé ojú mi náà ṣe bí. Ìyá ẹ̀gbọ́n ò tí ì wọlé ọkọ tí mo ti ń gba wọn ṣẹ́. Nídìí yẹn, that's not what we need now. You need to upgrade yourself. Imagine ní December period tí gbogbo tailor ń gbaṣẹ́, ìwọ ò gbaṣẹ́, ò lè gbaṣẹ́ o, èpè kọ́ ni o. Torí pé kí ni upgrade, you are still in the old version. And nobody will come. Tí mo mọ̀ pé tí bá ránṣọ, ṣapádẹrẹ ló máa rán fún mi. Ìyìn ni wá o.
Èwo tí mo ṣapádẹrẹ báyìí wọ́n. Yorùbá ní èdè ṣá.
Ìyìn ni wá o.
Ṣapádẹrẹ.
Àwọn síbi tí mo ti mọ̀ bá mi rán ti yẹ pé ọmọ àgbẹ̀ ṣe pé èmi gan lásán gan mo máa dàbí máa ní kíù ní ibẹ̀ ni mo máa gbáṣọ mi lọ. We need to upgrade. Mo ṣe àwọn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹlòmíì tá bá wọ ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ èmi tí mo wá ránṣọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nísìn mo ránṣọ tó pé okay ó bá ti tí mo bá wọ aṣọ yẹn tán mo fẹ́ ya fọ́tò kí n post ẹ̀ sí online ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹlòmíì ò dáa kò ṣeé rí. Bó ti ṣe wà láti 90 gbọgbọrọ òun náà ló ṣì wà. You need to upgrade, rearrange your shop. And that is what advertise you. Tí mo bá ń wọṣọ tí mo ya fọ́tò nínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ tó ṣe orúkọ ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn mi tí mo post ẹ̀. You see people say, mo dẹ̀ like aṣọ tó wẹ̀. Okay, Queen Empire ló ní ibẹ̀ yẹn òun ló ní. Ó yá èmi náà fẹ́ lọ ránṣọ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. That is it. And before you know it, you are growing. Bọ́ ẹlòmíì, aṣọ àkísà tẹ́ ti fi sojú window láti ọdún bíi 20 years ago náà ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé ìdí ẹ̀. Upgrade. There should be an upgrading in everything we are doing. Post your work online. Man, so post your work on social media. Man, don't just keep everything to yourself. Àwọn ọ̀nà máa jẹ́ kí n rí nǹkan tí màá fi máa lọ máa post iṣẹ́ mi sí social media. Mi ò ní rí. Social media nísìn, mo sọ kíní kan fún ọ̀pọ̀ lọ́jọ́, mo ní tó bá máa yá nísìn, we won't be going to shop to buy things anymore. Orí social media láti máa tà. Because tẹ́ bá dé online, nígbà tí àwọn tó ń jalè, wọ́n post online pé àwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ olè o. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe ìranù, wọ́n post online pé àwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ olóṣò. Kí wá ní wọ́n tó ń ṣe legit work? Tí o lè post pé this is my work. Ọjà tí mò ń tà rè, iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe rè, ayé ẹ bá mi rà á. I don't see the reason why you should hide it. Bring your work outside. Let people know what you do. Let them know what you are expert in. Upgrade yourself. Stop by the enemy. Is here me ò kàwé? Àìlèkà ìkàwé mi yìí òun ṣe ra ẹni ò kàwé bọ̀ òun wá sí social media. Òun fi fọ́tò tí ò dá òfin disturb gbogbo social media. Ò kàwé náà. Wọ́n yìí tó fi ń post nonsense picture tó fi ń dá sọ̀rọ̀ tí ó kàn ẹ́ tẹ́ pé èèyàn tó bá ń drag ni wọ́n máa lọ bá wọn drag láyé ẹ̀. Kí ló dé tó kúkú fún gbogbo energy yẹn kó fi sórí business ẹ̀ kó fi sórí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe káwọn èèyàn rí. Ẹlòmíì ẹ̀jẹ̀ sàní ayé àtijọ́ ìpàkọ́ ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ kò lẹ́sẹ̀ kóró bá àwọn ohun tó ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn nìyẹn wọn ò ṣe é mọ́ ń sìn. Tọ́lá tiẹ̀ máa fi ajẹ́ pé bí àwọn tó ń ṣe fíìmù tó fẹ́ fi ṣe múvì nìkan ni. Now ọmọ alẹ́ ni. Go and learn all those things. If you don't know it, go as in ẹ jáde ẹ lọ bá àwọn tó mọ̀. Upgrade in everything you are doing. Upgrade. Learn new things. Ọdọọdún every year lóríṣiríṣi nǹkan tuntun ń jáde. And this thing náà kò ṣe pé bí akó tuntun náà old version ni wọ́n ń rebrand o. Old version òun ni wọ́n ń rebrand. So instead of you sitting there and say ọmọ tẹ́ kójú mi náà ti bí ìyá àgbọn tí màá rí tí mo ti kọ́ṣẹ́ tí mo ti parí ẹ̀ go and learn. Kò mí pé bóyá pé o ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ di bóyá o sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ di ẹrú àbí nǹkan kan lọ́dọ̀ ẹni yẹn. You just ọpọlọ ẹni yẹn ló fẹ́ gbà. You just want to use this to upgrade so that people will patronize you too. People will patronize you and ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ bí a ṣe ń combinate iṣẹ́ as a hairdresser now. Ó yẹ kó mọ bá ṣe ń fix èékánná, kó mọ bá ṣe ń lẹ lashes, kó mọ bá ṣe ń pierce etí, kó mọ àwọn nǹkan kan, kó mọ bá ṣe ń ṣe wig, kó mọ bá ṣe ń revamp irun. Because èèyàn tó fẹ́ wá ṣe irun nísìnyí, ó lè jẹ́ okay, I want to do this thing in one place. Mi ìdẹ̀ fẹ́ rìn káàkiri. They will get it. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé àtàbádé ọ̀dọ́ ọkùnrin òkìkí gbogbo kíní tá a fẹ́ ṣe yìí, a máa ṣe lójú kan ànídà tí máa rìn kiri. And you will see that people will keep coming. People will keep coming. But some people will be like, irun nìkan ni mo mọ̀ ṣe o, mi mọ̀ nǹkan mi ṣe báwo ló ṣe ìwọ hairdresser báwo ló ṣe máa mọ irun lásán ṣe tí o ní mọ bá ṣe ń reverse tó ní mọ bá ṣe ń fix tó ní mọ bá ṣe ń tún anything ṣe. It's not good. So let us learn to like upgrade in everything we are doing. Upgrade. And gbogbo wa náà lélẹ̀, we are always on social media. Agídí ọkọ̀ ló ń dẹ lómi láàmú àti gbéraga. Ó ló má jẹ́ mi lè tún solo láti lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ẹni. èèyàn kò sọ pé kò sọra ẹ di ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ àbí kankan. You just need that upgrading. Even àwọn app tá ń lò yìí every time every 3 months wọ́n máa gbé wá fún yín pé upgrade this thing, upgrade that, upgrade. Kí ló dé tí wọ́n wá lè upgrade nínú iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe? So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, all of us that we are doing iṣẹ́ ọwọ́, the handwork, ẹlòmíì ìwọ carpenter tẹ́ pé aṣọ àpòṣe ayé àtijọ́ náà ló sì tún fi ń ṣe iṣẹ́ àdìsí wà wá pàtẹ títí tí ò lè ta o, òun ṣe pé o ayé ò bá kó ṣe mọ́ o ti change sí nǹkan míì o. Upgrade in your skills, upgrade in your work, in everything you are doing, upgrade. If àwọn èèyàn gan upgrade ara wọn, tí wọ́n bá upgrade, báwo lẹni tí wọ́n fún nídìí tó ṣe máa lọ ṣe ìdí fún rẹ̀ ó upgrade ni. So you have to upgrade in everything you are doing. Thank you for having me, everybody. God bless you.
It's amazing. Hey, that is the voice of Clusterian Omoyewa Adeyemi. You know, it's really amazing to have you here today on the Sabificate Revolution. While you were talking, there was a grand entrance of the 001 Global Security Cluster of the Global Cluster in the person of retired Colonel Michael Benga Oshin. And after that, on the TikTok, I saw some grand entrance of Queen Okiki, Queen Okikiola Beauty. You're welcome. I saw Clusterian Adijoke. You are welcome. Adilike, that is the water girl. It's been elevating everyone. Thanks for the gifts. God bless you. I saw Motivator, you know. It's been a moment. We see you on the security program every Saturday. This is Sabificate. Every Friday we have Sabificate. We're having the security program tomorrow. Thank you very much for showing the world. We're talking about Sabificate Revolution. A lot of people, this has not resonated with them, that we are in the era of skill sets. You understand? And we're talking about upgrade. The lectures have been given by the 002 Sabificate Revolution, the president of Cluster, Olukayode Oyedotun. And he has told us that we need to upgrade. Everybody, do you know that you don't need to go and do 1 hour on Google Meet again? You need to go to the Spark Hub. The Spark Hub is open for as long as you want to have your meeting. You can have meetings like a Zoom meeting with everybody for as long as you want to have it. We have not fetched it. It's free for everybody. You want to have your meeting with people, tell them, go and create the hub and call them on a video call, and everybody can come there. You understand? So we are telling everybody, this is proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world, and we're telling you to upgrade, learn AI, learn things that you can, that can actually elevate you. And that is what we're doing here. So I want you to talk on how people can upgrade in this Sabificate Revolution, of the global cluster for nation building. Before we dive into it, the birthday man yesterday, we want to hear from him in the person of Cluster and Cypran Nwanko. By the way, I want everyone to get the book, the book, Arts in Harmony. It's really good for every young people, every married man, everybody is really, really good. Arts in Harmony by our own 002 Genuine Love Revolution in the person of Cluster and Cypran Nwanko. Let's hear from you. What's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution from the studio?
Good evening, Global President. Good evening to you, Master Ginny, for that wonderful lecture. Although I missed the greater part of it, but regardless, it's actually a very good one. I want to appreciate everyone present, even those watching us from TikTok and Sparks Hub. Okay, Sabificate about skills. Skills is very important. It's very important in the sense that you don't know where which skill will help you out. Yes, I have been in an event in the past where someone asked a question like, Are you saying that some of these skills you talk about now are outdated? They are not working again. They are useless. He went ahead to ask to add that after studying so and so thing in the university, and you come out to learn a skill, what has that skill got to do with that thing you studied in the university? Yes. So I answered first. First answer I gave was there is sense in every nonsense. I'm a living example. You don't know which particular skill that will sell you out. What I'm doing today, even before relationship coaching, I I do social media management and training. I didn't read social media anything in the university. The one I read, which was medical physiology, I gave it my best. I came out best, but I couldn't do anything with it. All I could do I was even advised to go get master's, PhD, and every other thing so that I can be taken as a lecturer in the university. Since our space in the hospital has not been developed in the Nigeria, some of us traveled abroad and continued with it and thereabout. So what really helped out, it was actually when I went back to apply those things I knew from little knowledge of computer, try to master how online works. From there, I started helping some organizations out with fixing their pages. As of that time, setting up Facebook pages were really a big deal. Unlike today that you can just close eyes and open and you do it. That was the first set of jobs I got. So while I was coaching, while I was doing my counseling thing, I was also training some people in some organization on how to sell online, how to build their pages and market, how to build influence and grow their followership from zero to any number they wished, how to build a community, how to retrain their audience, turn random people into clients. There are so many things I did as a training. They were not things I learned from the university. They were skills I learned as time went on. Even when I was learning them, I didn't know they would amount to anything. But I was learning them knowing that they are skill. It's better I know it and it's not needed than saying that it's needed and I don't know it. That's just the reason why I kept on acquiring. Even till today, while I grow in my core area, which is relationship coaching and counseling, by the grace of God, I got more certificate this year. I'm also growing other areas. I'm learning, just like I said, during the mind surgery. That should be last 2 weeks or thereabout. I am learning. What is in vogue now is AI. I am mastering it, trying to see how I can, you know, use it for myself. Yes, not every skill that you are meant to develop is not every skill. Some skill are meant to help you whatever you are doing. For example, I hire graphic designers to do work for me. Before there was a time I had a small firm that do the graphic works for organizations and individual. Right now, if everybody is busy, I do it myself. Yes. So that is how skills work. You might not have to develop every single skill you learn, but those skills are still useful regardless because you can use them to champion whatever you have chosen to do. Yes. So that's my submission for the day. I want to appreciate all that came yesterday to support me. I'm grateful. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Yeah.
I was analyzing something for a parent this morning, and I said, what do you want your child to study? He said computer science. Said he's going to a university. I said, well, do you know if we put two child side by side, one goes to the 4 walls of the university to study computer science, the other one pick a certificate in a diploma certificate in cyber security, data analysis, certified nursing assistant, learn under a real company, as be mentored by someone that is doing it hands-on, that is getting the contract and everything. My brother, In the next 1 to 2 years, that other one that is on hands-on will be doing well. And that other one will still be in the university trying to learn. You understand? By the time that one will be graduating, that other one is already, getting jobs, doing all of the things that he's supposed to do. So this era that we are right now, Sabificate is a no-brainer. It's the real deal. Everyone needs to take it very serious. So I'll be coming on TikTok, and I'll be want to hear from Motivator, so that he can add his voice to the Sabificate Revolution. What's your take, sir, on Sabificate Revolution as regarding nation building? Motivator, sir. Hello, are you there? Okay. He's not there. Maybe he's busy. Let's have Tohib. Tohib, are you there? Can you?
Hello, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Sorry.
Motivator is here. We're talking about Sabificate Revolution of the global clusters, and it's we're trying to say people should acquire skills, regardless of any certificate you're getting. This is an era of skill. This is an era of what you know. Education is more personal branding. And our 002 Sabificate Revolution was the anchor man today, and he taught us about we should upgrade. You understand? We've gotten the free version of the global clusters where people can do their Zoom, they can talk, they can exchange video conferencing, voice conferencing, and they can chat each other, they can update their profile, like it's be like a LinkedIn profile, their experience, their bio, and they can actually connect with one another and give each other a follow, and they can equally learn on the platform. There are free courses on the platform. So we're now saying that it's saying that people should upgrade. We're talking about Sabificate. We want people to embrace the skill over just mere certificate, because a lot of them are out there saying, I beg, I apply, and they're not getting things and they don't have any skills. So what's your take on this? On people trying to upgrade from mere certificate to a skill set, which we call Sabificate.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for allowing me to. I really appreciate it.
Yes,
I really value the global cluster,
yes,
the global president. I salute you, sir.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes,
Everybody here present, I really salute you. I think skills upgrade, like what I heard the lady. I wasn't here before, but I heard the lady that was saying about skills upgrade. I think we have to have a mindset, especially this day in age, 2025. We have, there's AI, there's so many things that, and I'm very, 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 very happy that most of our people in Nigeria now, they are even doing, there's something like graphics, like you can design graphics for people, and most of our people, they are doing like web page. They are getting their money in dollars and pounds.
Yes.
There are even other skills now that are what do they call it? Remote access. We don't need to be there, because like when we think about, things are getting really really saturated now, because like most of the jobs that most of us we thought about, like you go to the office and this and that. Over here in the UK, I live in the UK. Over in the UK and in America now, most of the jobs are now remote access, and they call them hybrid. So if you have a skill set in being an hybrid, or if you can be able to function well, like in IT, in finance, all these things now, you don't need to specifically go to the go to work anymore. The accountants, all these people, they don't go to work anymore. Most of them, most of the big ones now, they just go. Maybe there's a young lady, 22 years old that I know. She only goes to work like once in a month, and she gets paid, and everything is done remotely. So why am I saying this? We need to grow our mindset. We need to identify skills gap. There's a gap there's gap, and we need to have something called SMART and specific, measurable. What's the goals? That are we reaching our goal? We have to learning. They call something long-term learning. Long-term skills. Like what the lady said, an hairdresser or a carpenter, like most of the things that we're supposed to have upgraded long time ago, it's not just supposed to be now that we are upgrading them. We're supposed to have upgraded them long time ago. Effective learning, the technique, our time management. Most of the people, like she's talking about hairdresser, about carpenter, most of the people, they will say they are engineers, they cannot engineer nothing. In Nigeria, you give them job, they are not adequate enough to do it. And most of these skills, we need to brush it up. Time management. You took somebody's refrigerator or in your workshop for 3 months. You took the compressor away. And you've taken money for them for 3 months. You didn't return it. All these things are bits. We need to build. All these things contribute to skill, tracking our progress. We need to track it. We need to know what we are talking about. Sorry, how many minutes do I have, sir?
Go ahead. We're enjoying you. Go ahead, please.
Then there's something called digital literacy, the basic one. There are some digital things, like most of the people. No point in going to university and doing this, because most of the things that we learn is theoretical, especially in our part of the world. So these things, there are some platforms that we can learn it from. We have to be productive. There are some tools, there are some software. Okay, you move from you say you are a graduate, you get employed. They need to teach you basic things on Word, on Excel, on these things, on all these packages that we're supposed to know. There is something called employability skills. What about the thing? Coming from university is not the only thing. You read, you got a first class, you got this and that. There are some people over here in England, they don't go to college. They just went for 3-month courses. These 3-month courses are practical. And they call it hands-on skills. Like you are talking about ethical coding, ethical cyber security. Those people, they can dance. They went to somebody's.
Right, please.
All this, ethical. They call it ethical cyber security. All these are the jobs that are moving right now. All these things, because me, I like to look what is going to be in the next 20 years. What is going to be? Most of the things now are teaching online, online teaching. All these things, if we can set our mind to because most people now, they are even getting teachers online now. You don't have to be there to teach your children. You don't have to be there. All these things, we need to upgrade ourselves. Sorry for taking too much of the time.
We are enjoying it. It's what we need to hear.
So many skills, so many talents we need to have. No point in using 1960s tool in 2000 and the software of 1960. We know that one is going to be very, very old.
Oh, yes.
And the one now, We have Web 1 before. We have Web 2. Now is that Web 3 now. Web 3 is even more advanced. You can put anything that is it is transparent. Everybody in the world can see. Web 1 is when they will write something you can only read. Web 2 is when you can, like TikTok, you put something, I put something. The company has the authority over it. But Web 3 now is now the digital currency, the digital things, the blockchain. These are the things that are going to make it in the next future. Are we planning in the next 20, in the next 100 years? The financial, either we like it or we don't like it. Sorry about this. So there's something called, I want us to look at it. There's something called CDBC, Central Bank Digital Currency. Either we like it or we don't like. Please Google it. Every country in the world has it. And if you don't know anything about this, my friend, that is why they did e-Naira. We have e-Naira. There's Digital Pound Foundation. There's digital, because all the money we are spending now, it will come a time that we wouldn't spend it anymore.
Yeah.
We won't spend the paper. It will be digital. So we need to upgrade ourselves. We need to know about all these things. We need to be informed. We need to be carried along. Industrial specific skills, like what I said. Some people come from university because you got first class, because you got second class. You think you are almighty. No, you still need a teachable industrial specific skills. If you are mechanical engineer, if you are electrical engineer, if you are a pilot, you still need that skill. I mean, you cannot just come fresh from the university and just think. Most of the nurses and the doctors over here, they will have practical skills. They will do. Over in Nigeria, they call it housemanship. But over here, they will be going maybe every 2 days in a week. They will go and learn something at the hospital. These are the things. We need to have all these skills. Communication, our soft skills. We have technical skills, we have soft skills, communication, critical thinking skills, strategic skills. There are so many skills. Creativity. Most of us, sometimes I look at the things people make. We are still using, I'm sorry to say this, we need to tune up a little bit. And there are some people, look at the gates. People, some welders still do the same gates that they've been doing since 1950 something. They're still doing it now. But whereas there are some new younger people that have been in the West, maybe in Turkey, so they brought those skills. There's this guy, is a carpenter. If in Nigeria, if this guy, he can build a whole house, you can see his skills. You can see everything you will think is done from overseas, but no. He did it himself. He will make some gates. He will do those electric fencing, electric gates that will come out from the wall and this and that. These are the things we need to do. Collaboration skills. Nobody can do it alone. There is no, a tree cannot make a forest.
Yes, sir.
You need somebody to take you there. How are you collaborating with other people? What are those skills that you can bring to facilitate other people, to bring them together so that you can do a better thing? Emotional intelligence skills. We all need this in life. Career skills. Like I said, remote and portfolio enhancement. We have something at the end of the year. They will say you will have your enhancement. What do they mean by that? They have to review you. What have you done to make you to be on this post? Are we doing other interview preparation skills? Not coming just from the university. You need to have interview preparation skills. How do you answer questions? How do you behave? Like in my culture, when I got here, when I got to the UK, you know, in our culture in Yoruba land, you cannot look at people in their faces. You cannot look at their eyes, eye to eye. Whereas in the UK, you have to look at them when you are talking in the eyes, meaning you are not telling lies. I used to look on the floor and then they will say I'm lying. But in our culture, if you look at somebody in the eyes, that means you want to fight the person. Now I need to change because I realized that I'm not getting jobs.
Because you're looking
There's
down.
no job forthcoming. Yeah, because of my culture, I have to now change and look at the people in their eyes and talk. And those are the things. There are so many skills. When you are going to an interview, you shouldn't carry so many bags with you. You shouldn't be late. You should not wear multicolored dresses or clothes or whatever when you are going there. You should not, when they are asking you a question, don't repeat the question. Interview skills. There are so many networking skills. We need networks. We need to build networks. We need to, because whatever we are doing, we need other people that have the experience. So we have to network with them. For me, whatever skills or whatever you have, you still need other people to facilitate it. My job, in my profession, I need to be skillful with other people. I need to link other professionals, an accountant. I need to link. I work in the hospital, but other things are facilitated. There are around that I need to network with other people. Professional branding. How do you brand yourself? Like what the lady just said to us. An hairdresser. You cannot revamp. You cannot do. There are so many hairstyles now that they are doing right now that is not before. All this gelling, they are gelling here now. They put it down, they gel the hair. It's not like you are still using what's that hot comb? You are still using that big machine. They are not using that big machine anymore. The one that they will put in people's hair and they will put foil on it, they're not using it anymore. Upgrade. We need to upgrade our skills. We need to upgrade. Continuous improvement. We need to have continuous improvement. Like I said before, lifelong learning. We need to have the framework. We need to stay updated with trend. There are some trends. There are three things in life that will not change. Tax and debt. You will keep on paying tax until the person says, "Oh God, I come to you." Those two things will not change. Tax and debt, they will never change. So any other thing, we need to find ourselves to make sure we get the trend. If we see what is going on nowadays, people are doing business with the people in the West now. They have the money. They have the disposable income. But over there, back in our country, we have resources. What can you send? People are even sending what's this thing called? Goat. Sir, simple things, sir. Simple things. Charcoal, atagigun, pepper, dry pepper, all these things, cola nuts, bitter cola. Ginger. Thank you, sir. All these things. Let us now go into shipping. Into shipping. What can you ship? Palm oil.
ARE, we have a concept called Agric Real Estate and Export. It's a no-brainer. Locust bond.
Yeah. What can we do? We are on this platform to enhance ourselves, to make sure that we stay up on top of average people. My father always say, in the UK, if you want to be better than your counterpart, especially your white counterpart, you have to be 10 times better than your counterpart. 10 times. So what can we think about? Not the old trend that we are doing, creating personal development system. How do we create personal development? How do we do this? How do we develop ourselves? Like what the global president is saying. There is now a platform that you can learn everything for free.
Then
we only need, if we think about it, there are so many, because me, I like information. I love information. So every time I get paid, I make sure I sign up to maybe 2 or 3. In a month, I will make sure I do 1 or 2 training. Just to enhance myself. Just because yesterday's activity is not good enough for today.
Then.
And today's activity is not going to be good enough for tomorrow. That is why Yoruba adage says, that is why Babalawo fin do for Ororun. That's why you have to enhance.
You have to consult all the time. For the new trendings.
Thank you. So please, I just want to implore us as we are on this platform. We are here to upgrade ourselves and to have a roadmap for ourselves. Are we creating a skills upgrade to put ourselves, or to put, so that you are not indispensable? Right now, there is robot, there is AI. Most of the job, because I like to, like I said to you, I like to look at things in the next 50 years, in the next
AI girlfriend.
Yeah, there are robots. It's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie. All these things. So we need to upgrade ourselves. Now there are robots that can cook for you.
Yes.
Now I even watch one. There are robots that can take care, that can even be pregnant for you. You can keep the pregnancy inside of you.
Àwọn obìnrin tí ò tí wà lọ́kọ tẹ́ wá tún ní rọ́bọ̀tì tó máa ṣe kínní ọmọ yẹn wá kí lórí sí.
There are some things in life, because now I feel pity for the people that are younger now, that are growing up. Because so many things, they are facing so many challenges now.
Ben.
You ask what this, they are not the young ones, like maybe 12, 13, these young ones, they don't even know left from right. You are asking them critical things. They cannot think critically. Because everything is on the phone now. It's on the game. Everything is on the game. Everything is on the phone. They cannot think critically. And when you see them at the bus stop, everybody is on their phone. They're not even looking up. If there's any danger, they don't have the sense of it. They put the headphone on, and they believe they understand everything.
Wow.
So please, I just want us, please, if we can develop ourselves, it will be a good thing, because things are constantly upgrading. Things are constantly going, it's changing. Everything, like in this country, every 3 months, new things come out. Especially software. I study IT at the university. But I was in finance. I was working in finance. Now I'm in IT. I'm in health now. But what am I trying to say? Things, every software come out, it's not even 3 months again. That was about 20 years ago. 3 months. Now it's about, even there are softwares that are writing softwares. AI, they are writing themselves now. So how can we now, because this is what now I'm thinking, can you be disposable? The job that you are doing now, all these people that are petrol assistants now, petrol assistants at the petrol station, they can be easily replaced.
Replace you with machine.
Yeah, there are some cars now that they are testing. You don't need to drive it yourself. It drives itself.
The program.
It drives itself. Yeah, there are some trains.
So if your job is a driver, But you lose me.
A robot will do more job at the warehouse, packing stuff than a human
Even
being.
bricklayers. It will plaster the whole house. Farm. It will work.
In the next 10 years, those jobs they are gone.
They are gone.
So anybody, carpenter, painter, bricklayer, so
you need to scale, upgrade yourself.
Thank you very much, sir.
Wow, amazing. As we're talking, please, motivator, hope you're open for mentorship. You know, we have a community and these people are hunger to upgrade themselves and they need to learn. You understand? We need you to log into the Spark Hub, create an hub, let them come into your hub. Maybe once in a week, you can always drop a nugget for them or call them together and motivate them. Please, are you open to mentor some young people to be able to scale in Africa?
That is my aim, to teach whatever I know. I want to pour it inside of the young people.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Because no point, because we are going to live one day, other people will continue.
Wow, amazing. We celebrate you. Thank you very much. While you were talking, there was a grand entrance of Dosumbe. You know, this man here works with us in the Republic. As you all know, I'm the ambassador to National Youth Council of Nigeria in the Republic of Turkey here, where I'm streaming from. And this man is a Turkish man, and he has been helping all Nigerians. He's a very good man. And he said, any Nigerian that is coming into Turkey, you need anything, is ready to give you the right support. He speaks Turkish. Dosumbe, unmute yourself. Merhaba. Unmute. Wait, I need to unmute him. 1 minute.
Mike.
Yes.
Nijerya'da çok hasta.
Yeah.
Uçakla Türkiye'ye getiriyorum. Ambulans uçakla Türkiye'ye getiriyorum.
Okay, tamam. Thank you very much, Yakshamla. Teşekkür ederim. Thank you very much. So, having said that, I need to go and let's get submission from. We have Queen Okikiola Beauty. Queen Okikiola Beauty, what's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution? Queen Okikiola Beauty.
My president, president. Good evening.
You're welcome. Good evening.
Okay, good. Come and support me too. I want to come to Tokyo.
No problem. You can come now. Why not? Next year, November, we are planning a big program. Please, everybody, you have to start booking right now. Next year, November, every November we'll meet in Turkey, so you can start booking right now. Next year we'll discuss it. You know.
Actually, about what we are discussing tonight, yes, about Sabificate Revolution
and upgrade yourself.
I just want to ask a question. In the case that improve or you upgrade yourself, like me now, let me use myself as an example. Okay, I will use something that is happening to me. Let me talk about that. Let me say a straight word like that. That I'm upgrading myself. Now I'm a cosmetology. More repair, I need to improve around me. More local makeup, see share me more. But there is no agbára for me to buy my makeup kits, to buy all these things from God that I will use to improve myself. How can I do it? That is my question, firstly. Secondly, I have some girls like this now. They will learn tailor. I have like 2 or 3 people like that. They like to learn, but their mother, they don't have capacity to buy machine for them. You understand? And all those girls, they are decent girls. They don't want to be doing nonsense up and down. How can we help people like that? That's my question.
Thank you very much. How can we help people like that? You see, there is always a way to go about things. They already learned, they know how to do it. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. You understand? A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And there is a need for everyone that want to scale up to start from somewhere. Number one, collaboration. You understand? When you know how to do something, there is some people that people are already giving the job to. Go and collaborate with them. That is why we created this platform, so that people can learn. You understand? A lot of time people think, I've learned this thing. The next thing I need now is money. No, it might not be money yet. Learn, go and become joyman in a place that they're already getting huge jobs and get your experience. From there, you can scale. You can gather money. People save. See, I tell people, 25 years ago, I was homeless. 25 years after, I became a global citizen. See, there was a time I was saving meticulously, saving gradually to be able to like put things together. You know, they must have saving culture. You understand? That, okay, I'm trying to build something. Okay, I have this skill. This is the skill that I have. Now, they need to have integrity with that skill. They need to have competence of that skills. They need to be good at it. They need to socialize with the people on that skill area, connect with others that are doing it. If there are association, they need to go out, connect with that association. In that association, they will know the big guns in that industry. And those big guns have a lot of work in their hands. And if they have their credibility, they have integrity, they have sincerity, truthfulness, you understand? Then it's a no-brainer. They can scale from there. Maybe you already have people that, you know, that gives you job. They can actually start from somewhere. You understand? You will not say, oh, because I don't have money and I have this thing, I will now go and do anyhow. No. Learn how to identify opportunities around you. Okay, let me allow the OO to Sabificate Revolution. Do you want to say something regarding that question, please? Master Genie.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Master Genie.
Yes, I can hear you. Master Jimmy.
Go ahead.
Sorry, what was that question, sir?
Oh, you missed the question. Okay. The question was that he asked some people that already have a skill, but they don't have money to buy machines. How do they go about it? So you can unmute yourself here, speak on TikTok. It's on TikTok.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, like you said, the first thing will be collaborating with somebody that already machine so that they can practice their skills.
You need to mute one of it. The thing. Okay.
So first thing, someone that has learned a skill and does not have money for the machine, there is no point having a skill and not using it, because the more you use it, then the more good you will get at your skill. So
okay.
my first advice or the answer to that question is to collaborate with somebody that already has the machine or the person that they learned from. They can still volunteer to work with them, and then from there, like you said, they have to have the act of saving. Somebody that is rendering skills voluntarily, one way or the other, somebody will give you some of your job as well. And if you two are, target oriented and you're ready to build yourself, you're trying to market yourself with what you can do so that people can support you as well, then you save up your money to buy your own machine and go your own space. But until then, The smart ones will tell you to always work with somebody that already have the answer. So you work with somebody that already have the machine. You can also negotiate with them whether you can borrow out of their space. If it's kind of job you can do that. But if it's not something like that, it's still best to collaborate with the people that have the job, the machine already, and they are busy, so that you can always show what you have, and people will be able to see your skills, and from there they can also buy into you, instead of just sitting down and begging people to give you money for machine. People will not take you serious. But when you are at your work, people will take you serious, and they'll be able to give you the helping hand that you need. And you yourself have to also position yourself to be where people can help you regarding your goal. You also have to set your own goals. You have to prepare your mind and prepare your environment. So first thing first is to collaborate with people that are already successful, like who you learn from, or people that that are around you. Volunteer and work with people that already have the machine. Be my answer to the question. Thank you, sir.
What's your take on this? Amoyewa. What's your take on our question? Okay, your friend Queen Okikiola. Only your conwa, only skill. But kò wá lówó. Ó wá ní kí ni kàn ṣe pé ọmọ gidi dẹ̀ ni wọ́n, kí ni kàn yẹ kàn ṣe.
Good evening, everybody, once again.
Good evening. Good evening. Go ahead.
First of all, normally, irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, èèyàn máa kọ́kọ́ examine wọn náà, because èèyàn kì í gbé òkèèrè mọ èèyàn tó dáa. Èèyàn kì í máa ń gbé òkèèrè mọ èèyàn tó dáa. Because there are some people like that pé wọ́n kàn lè pretend bí ọmọ gidi. Tẹ́gbọ́n àtẹ bá máa mú wọn mọ́ra tán, wọ́n máa fi ìwà tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n máa show ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa di pé ẹnu èèyàn ní ká wọn mọ́. Ọmọ téèyàn gbà sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dọ̀gà mọ́yàn lọ́wọ́. So, but nǹkan tí mi kàn lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé tí anybody bá fẹ́ help irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ tọwọ́ bọ̀wé. Because ní gbogbo tó tá à ń rí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ elọ́tì bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi gan fúnra mi, mo ti múyàn sọ́dọ̀ rí tẹ́ pé at the end of the day ó kọ́ gbogbo ẹrù lé mi lọ ni. So, and all those things mi fẹ́ máa ṣe mọ́. Everything I have in my house. Nígbà tí mo máa dé gan, àwọn aráàlú òkúkú dé mi mọ̀ pé mi ni mo nílé, because èmi ò kì í sí ilé. So they believe she owns the house. So ó kàn sọ fún wọn lé pé a fẹ́ change the environment pàtó balẹ̀ síbò mi. So ẹ worú yẹn, mi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ rí, mo kàn help ẹ pé ó ní ibi tó fẹ́ máa sọ, ó ṣá lè sùn sórí mi. Lẹ́yìn ká ti sùn ká ti jí, kò sí nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀. So bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. So àwọn ọkọ ẹ ló máa jẹ́ kẹ́rù bà mí. Tí bá máa help èèyàn àáfàá ni, ó máa dì sí mi. Ìyẹn ní títí máa ń tí mo fẹ́ fi help ẹ, màá fi help ẹ, because inú jìn. Imú yìí ó dẹ̀ níkà, kò jẹ́ ká gbóòórùn àṣebí, but nevertheless náà, èèyàn máa help, because the way tí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ ní country tá wà nísìnyí, we need to help ourselves. Táwọn ìjọba ò bá ràn wá lọ́wọ́, àwa individual, we should help ourselves. But èèyàn tẹ́ fẹ́ help yẹn, who is that person? Báwo lẹni yẹn ṣe jẹ́? So ẹ máa ní ìwé, ẹni yẹn máa tọwọ́ bọ̀wé. Okay o, mo fẹ́ gbà ẹ́ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi o, mo mọ̀ pé o mọ skills yìí o, o mọṣẹ́ yìí o, o lè ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n o ò ní materials tó lè fi ṣe. Okay, mo fẹ́ help ẹ. Tí nǹkan bá bàjẹ́ nínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi, àbí tẹ́ǹtì bá ṣẹlẹ̀, màá gbowó ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ o. Bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe ń train àwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ mi, tí mo ṣe ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni mo ṣe máa bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Bí mo ṣe ń control àwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ mi, mo ṣe máa control, because èèyàn ń kéré nídìí nǹkan èèyàn. Ẹlòmíì lè dé ṣọ́ọ̀bù ní ìsìn kó máa pe ọ̀gá lèmi náà tí ò bá ń ṣe bó ṣe jẹ́. Kò easy láti kó irinṣẹ́ jọ. Kò easy láti kó irinṣẹ́ jọ. So anybody that is coming, o gbọ́dọ̀ pamper nǹkan mi bí mo ṣe ń pamper. O lè dé sí kó jẹ́ pé orí bí mo ṣe ń gbé dáyà mi bí ọmọ. Kó wá dé kó gbé kó sọ́lẹ̀gbò kó fọ́. Kó wá nítorí pé o ò ní mo gbà ẹ sọ́dọ̀ kí nǹkan fi ẹ́lẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ń gbowó nǹkan mi lọ́wọ́ ẹ o. So ó máa tọwọ́ bọ̀wé. Ẹni tí bá bàjẹ́ nínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi, wàá rà padà. but mo kàn gbà ẹ́ sọ́dọ̀ just for you to kí wọn náà kó lè acquire nǹkan kan bóyá okay o fẹ́ ra nǹkan kan ìwà tó bá wù sí mi ló máa determine bí mo ṣe fẹ́ support ẹ. Bó bá ṣe sí mi àti lẹ́yìn tó gbàyàn sọ́dọ̀ tẹ́ pé at the end of the day ó rí ìwà tọmọ yẹn wù tó ṣọmọ dáadáa tí ń ṣe pé bóyá pé wọ́n ń ti ẹsẹ̀ méjì bọ́nà because sábàníkà wò nísìnyí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ òde òní a gbọ́dọ̀ parọ́ fúnra wa wọn ò serious iye tó serious nínú wọn out of 100% 10 ni. Tọ́ba ọmọ ní I don't have a supporter I don't have somebody that helping me nígbà tó bá máa help wọn tán yìí tó yẹ kó fi kọjú mọ́ tó ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ lé lórí ọkùnrin náà máa lé kiri. And it's affecting them a lot. Òun lè fi rí pé tẹ́ bá wọn nọ́mbà of single mother tó wà ń tàn sí àwọn ọmọ under age ní 15 years 16 years 17 years because iṣẹ́ ta ní kó kọjú mọ́ gan wọn serious pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ní nǹkan tán lé èèyàn dẹ̀ lè ti ní méjì bọ́ná lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà ó máa affect kan. So the better nǹkan tèmi lè sọ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Queen Òkìkí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gba ọmọ kan sọ́dọ̀ pé òkè o ẹni yìí ní skills ó ti mọ kíní ìtẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó tọwọ́ bọ̀wé. Ẹ jẹ́ kó tọwọ́ bọ̀wé tẹ́ dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ kó yé ẹ máa ó ti láwọn nǹkan tẹ́ máa kọ síbẹ̀ ẹ ṣáà ní rules and regulation tó ó máa tọwọ́ ó dẹ̀ máa sign sí if anything happen mo fẹ́ ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni o oore ni mo fẹ́ ṣe fún ẹ o ní ṣoore ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run. Thank you everybody.
ọmọ yẹn wá thank you adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ ṣé o.
Thank you very much. Sorry. Go ahead, motivator.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Just like what what's her name, please? She just finished.
Adeyemi Omoyiwa. Clustering Adeyemi Omoyiwa.
Thank you, man. You really spoke at length. I just want to say there's especially the children, the Gen Z nowadays. They believe they know everything. I will lay an example. There's one of my, actually, this is my wife. We brought, there's this lady that we were helping. The family did not have anything. So and this lady, she's good in, she's very good in sewing clothes.
Fashion.
But she's intelligent as well. So we put her into a school. We want her to go to university, but she didn't make the grade yet. So we now enroll her to do GCE, sorry, Louis Lemiti. So is it GCE or whatever, JAMB and Kini in Nigeria? Is it the JAMB or whatever that they do? Once I enroll less, JAMB, so before the JAMB now, she's going for extra classes for the JAMB. And then we said she can go to College of Education. Anyway, story cut short. We've paid for College of Education and everything. And she took herself out. And she said she doesn't want the College of Education again. Okay. The money that we paid for now, she said she wants to go to one technical, one polytechnic or something. We paid for that one again. At the end of the day, she didn't go there. Anyway, so my wife now, my wife had a shop. We were planning for her to come to the UK. So they said, okay, my wife bought her a machine and said, bring your machine to my wife was selling clothing materials, like clothes and all this thread and whatever. Come and be doing your thing in that shop. But whereas my wife wants to give the shop to this girl because she knows she's coming and she doesn't want to sell everything. She wants to give it to this girl. Anyway, as I can look up, no any nítorí pé ìyàwó mi ti ní pé kó máa bọ̀ ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù ó rò pé fẹ́ máa fi ó rò bí ìyàwó mi fẹ́ máa fi òun rán aṣọ àbí báwọn ṣe ń sọ whatever. The lady obìnrin yẹn kò lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mọ́ àbí kò wá sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù ó ṣáà give reason òun fẹ́ lọ sí Ìbàdàn òun fẹ́ lọ sí Èkó òun fẹ́ lọ sí kinní kan. Anyway, my wife left her at the end of the day. Now we're supposed to, even the house that we were living in, we wanted to not give the house as in the property to her, but she can stay there until she get her university, and then she can be selling stuff in the shop to make money for her, and then we'll still be giving her money. But sometimes we can only pay along so phone, money can move away. Now she moved, and whatever. So my wife now came, and now she's now writing to my wife to please help her again. So I'm just trying to say that most of the people you will put in Uji, like what Mama Adeyemi saw, like people, you don't really know people. So thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. So thank you very much for that. I think Queen Okiki, have we been able to answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. But in a case like me, like this, that I'm improving myself every day by learning. If you know how many things that I've engaged myself on, of learning. In fact, oh my God, I don't even understand again. Because in my house, they are telling me that it's too much. But I know what I'm looking for. I've not reached my destination, you understand? Now, I've learned makeup. I'm using myself now. I've learned makeup now to join my business, to join my work. But what I'm using at home for myself, you know, makeup go wise. You have many things that you will buy for you to improve that you are a professional on what you are doing. So I carry all my makeup from house, be using it small, but people know that it's not the original. It's not too really that I'm using for them. In the case that I'm using all those stuff, it's possible for me to put that thing aside, or I should look for money to buy this thing on my own. What I'm saying about this thing is that there are many things that people is doing now that any step I think try to improve yourself, even though you are not using that thing to work now. Later, God can call me. Only day at any time, you can have that into your to your business to upgrade yourself. But let people know that you sabi this thing. It is say láti fi ṣe and people will know. They don't confirm it, but yes, it's truly this thing, because there's one woman called she normally comes from abroad. He have his own things. Anytime she wants to make up, and I just go there to go and do nails, pedicure. I do facial treatment, and he said, no, there which go on pinball she make up. No, you allow money. I'm more gele way. More than more, but she man she make up. Money, but I make up me economy. See, rowola, see, rather. The one I have my own. I have everything. So I went there. And I did it perfectly for that woman. Since that day, because she has everything. You understand? Whatever you know that you want to learn it very well. Let people know that you know this thing. If you don't know it, go and arrange yourself. Go back to go and online bikini like as they are saying. Online teaching, online training, for that. Only TikTok, what is it? Okay, but online TikTok, you will know many. At least you will grab anything. But I'm not saying that is what I want. Just the reason why I asked that question is that to know maybe I can improve myself. Maybe I will improve, but I understand the way you put it now. Let me be working. But my mama keep outside because let ni mara leni. To ba dola listic lotun to ba dijo merin ma to rowo lowo mara powder by. You understand? The reason why I'm saying that people are here. Àwọn kan wà dé kó sọ pé ẹ kàn sọ tẹnu yín ni kì í ṣe pé àwọn ò kọ́ṣẹ́ You understand? Ṣe pé àwọn kan ṣe kì í ṣe pé bóyá àwọn ọmọ kankan ṣe nígbà táwọn bá rówó táwọn fi improve ara wọn àwọn bá wọn ṣe kíní kan mo lẹ́nìkan tẹ́ pé wọ́n ń gbọ́rọ̀ mi ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi nígbà tí mo pin tó kún ṣọ́ọ̀bù tó ní gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tán sọ yìí dáa o wọ́n ní but everything they are saying téèyàn bá lówó lọ́wọ́ náà èyí á dàbẹ̀ tí ò mọṣẹ́ ṣe náà ni but mo jẹ́ kó understand mi immediately pé I told you to go and do stylist one place. Me, I started with stylist when I relocate to this Lagos. When my husband died, I come here to this Lagos to come and start with stylist back. So gbogbo property everything mo ti tà tán kí n tó kúrò níbi tí mo wà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. So I need to move up of my life. Mo wá láti máa sọ fọ́mọ yẹn pé the only thing I'm telling you is that go and do stylist. Ibẹ̀ ni wàá ti wá múra anytime pé okay so this time to my stylist máa gbowó báyìí tó máa ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Mo fẹ́ gádọ̀ owó báyìí kí mi náà fi ra irinṣẹ́ tèmi. But for sitting down at home, at the end of the day, wàá rí pé o ti wà outdated. So nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n béèrè question nìyẹn so many people that is hearing us tó jẹ́ pé àwọn náà ní àwọn kankan tán ní nínú ọkàn tán fẹ́ ṣe pọ̀ tán lágbára báwo náà ṣe lè gather àwọn papọ̀. That is why I had that question. Thank you so much everybody. I really love it.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from Brother Tohib. Brother Tohib, are you there? What's your take on the Sabificate Revolution? Upgrade yourself for nation building. Brother Tohib Alam. Hello, are you there? Okay, if it's not there, let's get Brother Abdulatif. Abdulatif, are you there? Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes,
you are welcome. Yeah.
About the upgrading, people are saying a lot of it. People have said a lot on it. So if you want to upgrade yourself because you don't have money and you are thinking of how to start, you need to start from small. Like me, when I want to start my own, I don't have anybody that can do anything for me. I know how to fabricate anything machine. I mean fabrication on wedding. When I don't have money, I go and learn mechanic. After I finish my school, I go and learn mechanic. From that way I learn mechanic. Because I do my IT in one company, one of the masters just carry his car, come to that company, say he want to repair it. He saw me, say, what are you doing there? I say, I don't have money to buy machine. That's why I'm learning mechanic. I know that for me to buy the instrument for mechanics would be easy for me. Okay, he said that, okay, here's what we have for. Come to our shop. I want to see you tomorrow. I go there. The second day, he told me, say, you want to employ me? I say, no. If you want to employ me, this is how we're going to do it. If you have any work you want to do, I will do it for you free. But if I have work, are you going to permit me to do it? He said, yes. When they allow me to be working there, when I get work, I carry it to the company. I do it. From there, I get my money to buy out the machine. But the reason why they allow me to come and do that in that company is that I know how to fabricate machine. From that company, what they are doing is just to be doing door and window. They said I should be teaching them the fabrication. When they have fabrication, I should be teaching them. From that place, me also, I don't know how to do door and window. Before they know, I've already know everything. There are some work, they will employ people to come and do it for them. I'm the first person doing it in front of them. They say, how do you know it? As I just saw the person just do it once, I already know it. And the one doing it, immediately they said, I should be teaching all their staff how to know it, so everybody just know it. When I want to open my shop, I think of it, say, if I want to open shop now, if I said I'm doing wedding and fabrication on machine, how many people they do machine? First thing I do is that I do doors. When I open shop, so I fabricate doors, so everybody see gate on my shop. So they know, this person is know how to do gate. So because if I say I'm fabricating machine, how many people will buy machine? But gate and door is plenty. So from there, I have my own customer. Even now, I'm just thinking that this fabrication I learned, that I know it very well. If it doesn't know me with it, so I want to come with it again. I go to Federal Polytechnic. This week said I go and look for all the project students. They should come to me so that I can help them to do. So that people will know that I know it. If you know that, yes. If people know that you know something, they will call you. But if you are not showing the appearance of knowing it, nobody will call you. Because you don't have money, you don't have anybody. You will not go to where they will know you that. People are looking for people that will be working for them. Because you don't have money, you need to look for where you can find that money. It's not that somebody should just take money from his pocket and give you to go and buy it. You will not appreciate it. You will not know how to use the equipment also. But when you are working for yourself, you will know how to keep it. You will arrange all your tools very well. You will know, I also for all these things. So that's how life is. You just say you want to help people. People have different character every day. Somebody said every 90 days we have another character. That's why don't believe people. People can change at any time. People can change at any time. If you want to help people, help them. I don't say you should not help, but don't believe in anybody because they're good people to you. So you want to help them. You know what we do tomorrow. So if you know that you want to help people on that, help them. But if you don't have money, let the person go and learn for another place. There is no way you go to another place that will not learn more. There is no way. You go to another place to go and work. You will still add another little to your own experience. So it is good for you to define money when you know that you want to stand alone. You will have it in mind. This money that I'm taking, this is my salary. I need to keep it. I want to buy something. As you are seeing it, you buy it small. First time I buy myself, I buy grinder. After my grinder, I buy electric wedding machine. So I buy everything small. For me to open my shop. The first day I get 300,000. Me 300,000. Immediately I go and open my shop because I've already have all the tools I need. So I did not see money. I say, this is 300,000. Let me go and rent a house. So I should spend money anyhow. So if money no dey, people say you will not know their character. If you help them finish, you will see the real character. So I do not say they should not help people, but try to teach them how to manage themselves. Even if the person is managing himself to do himself, if you help that person, you will know how to use it. But if you not suffer for it, you will spend it anyhow. Thank you, sir.
Amazing. You can see some takeaways from that. People's attitude change every 90 days. Okay, people's attitude change every 90 days. And, it's quite unfortunate that, and he mentioned some things, how he started. There is a way he started, you understand? And it's a no-brainer. He built from nothing to something. What he just taught us now, he built from nothing to something. And I want us to connect, Abdul Latif. Let's connect on the Spark Up, you understand? Because I will love to give you some sort of support, you understand? I'm connected to some real estate companies and some, agricultural things. We will look at things. I will show you some machines. If you can fabricate, we can establish that fabrication thing together. You understand? So please connect with me. I want to connect with you. So we're talking about.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we're talking about Sabificate Revolution of the global cluster. What you sabi? We're talking about skills over mere certificate. Big Mommy, thank you very much. Big Mommy, is Ario available? 1 minute, Big Mommy. Ario, are you there? Okay, Ario, are you there? That's my brother from Dubai. Okay, let's have Big Mommy. Big Mommy, what's your take on Sabificate Revolution? We're talking about, people should learn a skill. That education now is more of personal branding over mere certificate. And we've been saying a lot of people have been contributing, and we're saying people should upgrade themselves. And we have our 002 Sabificate Revolution, the person of Cross Tiran, Olukayode. Oyedotun was our spokesperson today, and he talked to us about upgrading ourselves, and everyone has been adding their own voice. And what's your take on people learning skills over mere certificate as to upgrading themselves?
Good evening, everybody on the platform.
Good evening, ma.
I actually appreciate this topic you're bringing up. Like, I will start from my beginning. When I was growing up with my parents, I love to have extra training from certificates. I tried to educate my mom then, but my mom didn't allow me. My mom would say, "Don't know school, I wanted to learn many things. Then I wanted to learn sewing, learn hairdressing. You know, I just love having all those skills. So I wasn't opportune. So it's not happened when I started bringing up my own children. None of my child that doesn't have up to 2 or 3 extra apart from their certificate. One is an architect. Apart from being an architect, he has extra that is bringing in an income. Another one, the girl, is a microbiology. She studied microbiology. Now she's a big time trader because she learned sewing, she learned catering, and other. Is an enterprising person. So certificate is just like certificate is just to give you that I would say the knowledge and how to empower yourself, how to build yourself. But when you have extra training, like you have skills, skills bring extra income for you. Skill make you to be stronger, make you to diversify. So it's better than if you are learning something, you said there is no money. I always tell them, you start from somewhere. Go and do a journeyman. Most of them, and the younger ones too, are building on it. Our younger sisters, they are building on what we are talking about now. They are in the school and at the same time, they have skills. We have hairdressers among them, another thing that is bringing them as they are in school, they are doing it and as an extra. So these days, you need to have skills. That certificate is just because it's only Nigeria that will value certificates. If you go outside the country, all this Western world, they value your skills. It is your skill on the field that they want to see. And it is mostly your skills that bring food to the table for you. So, and if you have those skills, you are dependent. You don't need anybody. Once you know what you are doing with the skills, you can do. By the time you do journeyman, you don't have the money, the capital to start with. Then you do journeyman, you learn from you add value to others, and they add value to you too. From there, you pick up. And as you are doing the journeyman, you'll be getting your own customers. If you are good on what you are doing, you'll be getting your customer from where you are doing the journeyman. By the time you say you gather your own money, you want to open your own center, that is when you know what you have already enjoyed from what you are doing. So for me, I will not say I regret what my parents did from, but at the same time, I try to pick from what I've not gained from my to impact into others. So these days, I look at when some parents comes to me and say they want to want mommy first share job. Me, I'm in share job. I'm out. I'm ready to retire. You better train these children to learn the skill. If you give them skills, they will not depend on what someone and sitting down in front of somebody for 30 days is just mere wasting your own time and precious and the energy, the power that's used to gain that money, you are wasting it for somebody. But if you start building yourself with the skills and you employ, you too should be a builder, be a giver, be a trainer. That is what we are lacking in this country today. That is making majority of our children to depend only on white collar job. White collar job doesn't bring anything. That at the end of the whole thing, if you want to come out, your gratitude and your pension is nothing to be written home about. It's nothing. Because when I look at my gratitude, at what I'm going to get at the end of today now with the certificate, if you are not in the place to steal, or where all these politicians get all this government money, if you are not there, you at the end of the day, you see them, you'll be sovereign impoverished. So but once you have your skill, the extra, and you know what you are doing, you are very good on the skill, not to have skill alone, but very good on the skill that you acquire. Is even the best. That is why I stay with you when I see the topic. I say, let me join these people. These are what I love people imparting into people. Let people know that acquiring skill is very, very, very good. And while acquiring it, know what you are doing on it. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, ma'am. We appreciate your contribution towards today's meeting, and we wouldn't know if you are available to mentor some young people remotely. We have a platform, the first nation building social media platform called the Global Clusters, where people can actually learn. There is a lot of skills there. There's a lot of free courses there, and you can create your own hub and mentor young ladies, young people. I'm a Nigerian. I'm streaming from the Republic of Turkey, formerly called Turkey, and I'm the youth ambassador to National Youth Council of Nigeria. You can go to the Spark Hub. Let's us connect. Create your own hub. We can make calls on the hub, voice call, video call. It can act as a WhatsApp. It can create an hub, but it's strictly for learning. We want people to know this. What you want people to know, we want everybody to know it. And we need forward thinkers like you. You understand? Then again, I want to say this. The narrative is currently changing in Nigeria. Nigeria too are currently getting involved, knowing that it is about what you know how to do. People want you to deliver. They want you to deliver on any job they give to you. So currently, we created a concept for the NYSC, grad to great, where we can teach them how to be constructive, how to be creative, and how to be innovative. And that is what skills give to you. You can see Abdul Latif now, and we're going to be partnering, you understand, because of the skill. He knows how to fabricate things. Because we have a farm, 411 acres. I want him to do something there. We have properties that we're currently building. We will need gates. We need so many things. And
I have a piggery farm too.
We're going to connect because in the community we have a project. We have a hub called Project ARE, Agric Real Estate and Exports. You understand? Where we come up with a concept and we can actually collaborate. So let's connect at the sparkops.org. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Good morning. Is Ario there? Ario, are you there? Okay, Ario might be busy at work. Flazzy, what do you want to say concerning Sabificate Revolution?
Well, I won't be then. So
you said what?
I'll be following you guys, and since I joined, the network was bad.
Okay, we're talking about Sabificate Revolution. That's the place of skills over mere certificates. That is what we're talking about. You understand? So that our 002 Sabificate Revolution, that these are the leaders in the Sabificate Revolution hub of the Global Cluster for Nation Building, that we should upgrade ourselves. And we're talking about how skill is reigning now, is the in thing now, is the real education now. That education is more of personal branding, So what's your take on this?
Yeah, well, yes, I think it's better to have skill. Especially here in Nigeria, I don't know things every day. But I went to school and get their certificates. They are still looking for still working on and they want to start every work. So creating skills is better than I don't think education here. I don't think they don't even value it. So it's better to me like me. I'm a fabricator. I learn aluminium work.
You do what?
I learned aluminium work. I'm a fabricator.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
So when I was able to go to school was because of my background. So I have to learn the work, and now on the work I learned, even many people that went to school before me, they are starting and start learning another work after going to school.
After going to
just that they wasted time. Just like they wasted time in this school. So they're not starting again to learn work because they are because they know when they're studying. So it's better to put schools.
Thank you very much. I hope everyone has contributed. Oh, I can see my brother here. Expression. How are you doing today? Expression Prosperity. How are you doing?
Good evening, sir.
Excellent evening to you. Today is Sabificate Revolution, and we're talking about the place of skills over mere certificates. And the 002 Sabificate Revolution is President of Cluster and Olukayode Oyedotun anchored for us today and talk about upgrade. Everyone needs to be upgrade from mere certificates to certificates. So what's your take on this?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, pertaining to that, that's the only solution in Nigeria. If you notice, for a couple of years, people have been going to school without providing solution to the problem of society. So, in school, you receive the written education, which actually gets from the research and the observation of the old people. So, most of the things we are studying in school these days, we just use them to, like I said, as a Nigerian, produce English speakers and not creative thinkers. Because the system of our education does not really match up, or the current system of Nigeria education cannot give solution to the major problem of Nigeria. That is why in Lagos now, if they want to fix things, probably like CCTV, they will need to go and bring somebody from China. So help us to do that. And then, so what's now the essence of going to school to have certificate? So the certificate we have today is more like school receipts. I can pay school fee, and then I can get their receipt, so that when I get to the society, I will be able to say, okay, I'm well educated. But education goes beyond what we study in the four walls of the class. Education is ability to provide immediate solution to the society problem. So whatever certificate you are carrying around that cannot make you to be productive and valuable does not really make any meaning, because education should make you valuable, and then money now gravitates towards value. One of the reasons why we see people going to school and then they are not like making any meaning with their life is because what they have is the school receipts. But if you have this certificate, then you would be able to become valuable. So most of the people that we say today, they are educated, they cannot even really go, like, they can't undergo intellectually refined discussion. There's a lot of literate people with the school receipts, but in their mind, there is no education of the mind. They can't even handle civil conversation. And then you call yourself, you said you are educated, I have masters in this, I have masters in that. But in your society, you are not productive. So in that certificate, I think I support what the Vice President said about the certificate, and which I think that if Nigeria government can as well look into innovations like this, I think Nigeria will work. But if we keep going to school to go and be getting certificates because we can pay school fee, I used to tell my people in my state, I said, don't go to school because you see many people going to school. Because that's what we do in Nigeria. Because I've seen this one,
is going to school, this other person is going to school, then I have to go to school because I want to be able to tell my people in my society that I am educated. But at the end of the day, I am not productive. So there is no reason for, there is no reasonable reason for being educated when you are not productive. Because the whole essence of education is to help you to be able to become valuable in your society. If you look at people that are making money in Nigeria currently, I don't think they work with certificates. If we talk about the content creator, recently there's a guy called Pella on TikTok. Pella brought a lot of graduates, people with masters, and then he was like maybe catching cruise with them. But people were blaming that guy, but they could not blame the society that we have minister for education that is not forward thinking. About how can we restructure the system of Nigeria education? Because right now, what we have is no education. What we have is the written form of old knowledge, and then the knowledge of yesterday, the idea of today is not capable, is not intellectually rich enough to be able to sustain tomorrow. Because the sustainability of tomorrow is very, very deep. It takes a whole lot of deep thinking and extraordinary wisdom to be able to make your tomorrow function for you. Even I'm sorry, I'm a Christian. If you look for what happened in the scripture, Solomon could as well read books now. Solomon could make research, but at the end of the day, the wisdom of Solomon didn't come from book. It came from God. So he begged God and he said, okay, he prayed to God and said, okay, God, I need wisdom. And then God gave him wisdom. So I think Nigeria today, we should look into certificates. What can you do? Education is the ability to do, not the ability to read. So Nigeria today should adopt this system of what can you do. I think that will help us rather than being these different like this.
Wow, that's amazing contribution. So, plus people that you need. We have you logged into the Spark Hub? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you logged into the Spark Hub?
Yes, last time when you called me.
We spoke on it, right? All right. You need to create an hub, and the Mind Surgery Hub is there already, and Big Mommy is saying that is a great contribution, and everybody, it's resonated with me. Where I was talking to a parent this morning, and the parent was telling me, "Oh, I'm on me. Oh, yes, I was Bowen. Only kilo more studying Bowen, only computer science. Sir, you see, you guys still think mi gbọ́dọ̀ gba BSc, mi gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíní kan. Computer science." Do you know what computer is doing right now? Computer has involved more than computer science. People are doing cyber security, data analysis, AI. How can't you take that boy? Let him take some certification. Okay, let's hear from Ario. Ario, are you available to talk? Ario, what's your take on this? I see you commenting, oh, you're busy. Okay, if you're busy at work, no problem. So I said, you need to actually, engage this boy. This boy is capable of, in the next 2-3 years, there are a lot of new careers. Okay, Aria, what's your take on this topic? Sabificate Revolution, skills over mere certificates. What's your take, Aria? Unmute yourself and talk to us. Aria, are you there? Unmute. You're muted.
Hello? Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, Aria.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm so very, very happy because I've been following the show, the live series. So, you see, even in my dream, with my experience now in UAE, if somebody wake me up and ask me that question, certificate or skill, in fact, it will not even take me a second to choose skills over certificate. Back in Nigeria, I thought certificate is everything. But getting here, I just realized certificate is just as useless as anything. Because when I came here, I was taking my school of health certificate around looking for a job here. Me and my younger brother,
Abdurazak is an architect. So on looking for a job here and there, we find that we got to a mechanic workshop. They asked us, do you know about mechanic? I said no. We got to a place where they are doing panel beating. They said, do we know this? We said no. You know this shop also where they spray car, they paint car new, they I don't know the name of it. All these people, they are ready to give us job if we know all these skills. A job that worth 1 million naira per month with free accommodation. I lost the 3 jobs. There was the guy that we are living together in the same room. The guy has 7 years experience in Ibadan. This guy, they asked this guy, can you do this? Guy, which car can you do? The guy started mentioning, I can do Nissan, I can do Toyota. Immediately, they employed the guy with 2,500 dirham. That's close to 900 plus. Immediately. While me and my younger brother still walking around looking for job, trekking from one city to another. Complete 1 month, I found myself finally in construction company. I started with Libra here in UAE. Libra. So from there, I started growing, but I don't want to learn this bricklayer of a thing. It's very hard with the weather of UAE. So after a few years, I jumped into painting. Today, I started working as a painting. Immediately, my boss realized that I've learned this thing. I'm now good. So it just increased my salary. So skill jobs is the best. Skill job is the best. Certificate, in fact, skill job is the best. And how I wish I can educate my cousins, who is a teacher. He is a teacher, and his wife too is a teacher in government secondary school in my state, Ogun State. So I'm trying. My first daughter is staying with her. Yeah, staying with him. So I was like, before my first daughter finish WAEC in the next 2 years, after she finished her WAEC, I want her to learn skill work. That's why I'm very happy. I saw Queen Okikiola following me now, which I'm planning to message her because I had her own site. I know what she does now on this life. So I've learned a lot, knowing fully well that the skill job is the best. Which I will make sure all my kids, all my children, learn 1 or 2 skill. Even though you want to travel abroad, you must learn skill job. Learn something before you travel. I didn't mean I know this. I would. In fact, by now I will have become a millionaire. Imagine you are earning 3,000, 4,000 dirham in a month with free accommodation. I didn't mean I have skills. So going to school at the end of the day is just like waste of money to me. I'm telling you, many of our graduates are here doing cleaning job. Some who know how to drive, they are doing taxi. Masters who are in Nigeria. But because they don't have skill work. Abroad, especially Dubai, it's not about skill job. You learn how to you have 1 or 2 skill job. Trust me, you will get job. You will get job. And myself, I'm still after this painting of a thing, I want to learn more. I want to learn more. So, and again, I'm very happy to be a clusterian. And in fact, I've learned a lot to do also. That's my own contribution today. Skill job is the skill job. Skill job over certificate. Anytime, any day.
Okay. Amazing. I think everyone has contributed. Thank you, Clusterian Aria, for that wonderful contribution. And I want to appreciate everyone for coming by. We have really spent a lot of time today, and it's good. And I believe we've learned 1 or 2 things here today, and everyone has actually learned something spectacular as regarding Sabificate Revolution. the place of skills over mere certificate. The place of skills over mere certificates. We appreciate everyone for coming by, and we want to say thank you very, very much for showing forth today. It's a beautiful moment, and I want to urge all of us that we have created the first nation building social media platform. If we are going to have a social media, it shouldn't be another Facebook. That they will be tagged Nigerian Facebook or Nigerian Instagram or Nigerian TikTok. It should be the one that will take us from where we are to where we ought to be. And that is why we have the first nation building social media platform called the Global Clusters. And we've started this initiative since last year. And currently, we started with a premium, site app, which is on Play Store, which is the Global Clusters. And now we have the free version. The free version, it's a game changer because you can go to the sparkops.org right now. You can talk to your friends and family. I spoke with my brother that just finished talking. That is Ariyo. I'm in Turkey. He's in Dubai, and we spoke. He said, "I'm using VPN." I said, "No, you don't need to use VPN." We even spoke on video. We did everything. You can do your meeting. Most of the time you want to use trial version of Zoom. Zoom will tell you 45 minutes or 1 hour. That after 1 hour they are cutting you off. You should go and talk. Then Queen Okikiola, myself, and our sister, we did a conference call. We did a conference call on this same app. It's free right now. You don't need to be bound with any meeting you want to do. You can just jump into it like almost immediately. You don't need to share your phone number with anybody. You talk, you upgrade your profile by putting your skill set, your bio, your experience, and people will know the stuff you're made up with, and they can actually connect with you. There's a connection request which you connect with each other. You give each other a follow, and we can actually communicate freely anytime once we have the internet. It's on web right now. It's currently under review for Play Store so that we can download on the Play Store, and under review on Apple Store too, so that we can download on Apple Store. So it's new, and we have not started doing the real advert everywhere, but because it's still on web right now. But you can jump into it. There are free courses. All of the things we have done today, you can go to YouTube. You can get everything, and your contribution is on YouTube. It's on the Spark Up itself. So when you go to the sparkups.org, you will see today's meeting, you'll find it there, and you can actually jump into it. So in join the cutting, I want to ask, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determine what we collect. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world. And our mantra is make Africa and Nigeria great again. Manga. So we want forward thinkers to come to the community, educate their people, let people that want to build their legacy, engage in building the ones that are upcoming, so that we can all emerge, so that we can all move from where we are to where we ought to be. So to join us is free. You can go to the sparkups.org. That is THESPARKHUBS.org, to connect with us freely. Free courses are there that you can connect with. Or if you want to jump into the premium service, which you can download on the Play Store. That is the Global Clusters. The Global Clusters is spelled TheGlobalClusters.org. You can go to the website, you can go to the Play Store and download the app, and you can register with one-time lifetime 61,000 naira, which comes with a value pack of a UK diploma course worth over 700,000 for free, and on data analysis, cybersecurity, certified nursing assistant, mini MBA. Or if you are a vendor, you want to sell in the community, you can do 81,000 naira one-time lifetime. We engage members of the community to sell on your behalf. You understand? And you give them commission, you give the community something, and we can always get you started. Thank you, the 001 Sabificate Revolution, the person of Dr. Alex Alebele, and the 002 that facilitated today, the person of Clusteran Olukayodi Uyedotun. This revolution needs you to volunteer. Then you can go to the Spark Hub and go and join the hub of this revolution and connect with Master Genie on this app, on the Black app. When you go to this Spark Up, you will see it's up to Master Genie and the Sabificate Revolution. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about security in the morning. Retired Colonel Michael Bengaoshin by 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time. Let's meet here on this same channel. We're going to be talking tomorrow about security. And in the evening, we're going to be talking about accurate knowledge and information revolution. That is a revolution headed by the current Dean of Education Faculty of UNILAG in the person of Professor Oladipo Adebayo. So tomorrow evening, 5 p.m., we're going to be doing that. And don't miss it, anything. Every day we have something. And on Sunday, we're going to be doing people-to-people revolution in the evening, 5 p.m. So don't miss it. See you tomorrow. Let's go and connect on the sparkups.org. People are creating their ops and they are getting to put their services and what they know how to do out there. There is a Ghanaian that have created a Ghanaian op. You can connect with Ghanaian people. You can connect with Australian people. Everybody is coming to the Spark Up to create their own op. So Sensible Family too is creating their op in the Spark Up. The Omo Yewas, all the Yewas, they are creating their hub in the Spark Up. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye for now. Bye-bye. A nation builder. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a nice evening.
Bye. People are just coming in on TikTok.